sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Niggas love Twitter, bro.
It's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Houston Texans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 in the first play of the scrimmage. Second. Another run here with Dobbins. Now he's loose.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. My whole team start moving slow.
His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now.
See what kind of game this is going to be.
Send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And
Let's work.
The winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
Let's work.
Here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud on 3rd down now.
Let's work.
He's got a man complete, and he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive.
Yeah, you got a team full of neck rolls.
That's a big 3rd down pickup.
Come on now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The Texans at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that after rise to the Super Bowl,
they get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up.
You ready the whole fucking way.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
Crazy. Good shit.
1-2 punch and nap off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up,
I should have switched it. I seen it.
this one very quickly.
Extra points.
Should have switched it. I seen it.
And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Let's get a house call. Let's get a house call.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Meanwhile, Scott's throw completed to Mechie. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to get out of this one.
It's Stroud. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A shotgun snap to Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, the knees would move into the top 5.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Texans nothing.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it second down and 12. They'll go play action here with Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the
Crazy.
release as this will be incomplete.
Step in the pocket and we got him, too.
The coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fair there, and able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take
Let's play football, y'all.
Get them on the score sheet.
You got us down.
Not the time to panic. All is well.
Let's play football, y'all.
Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had a week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
Oh!
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind it. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
With the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 16. Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find 2 unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, 2 heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20, ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2000? 2015. 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First and 10, it's Pierce.
Them niggas fly. His D-line is tough. His D-line is fucking tough. We're not even going to sit there in front.
Going to bring up second and 11.
I think they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Another carry for Pierce. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagle 16. It's a gain of 22 as we take towards the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, it's Alexander. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on.
He's on the ground.
It's tucking it away.
He's on the ground.
Body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and have.
And now before
He's on the ground. That nigga's on the fucking ground. Get my fucking ball back, bro. I ain't that dumb crazy. Damn, that nigga trying to hold for no reason.
So
Shit.
that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Stroud, flush to his right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Second down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
I knew he was going there. I knew he was going to when I seen him in the backfield. I knew it.
Is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them.
3 times in the red zone it didn't score. King field goal. I got to do better than that.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on 1st down. We'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's start throwing this ball now. Let's start throwing this fucking ball now.
The NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm not fighting.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Well, one of the linebackers has got him. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and he's able to...
Yo, good shit. That nigga wide open, overthrow a fucking pass.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Eckler now between the tackles. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look out before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 106 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Dobbins, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Borregales now on for the point after. And it's 21-3.
Next to score, Eagles 21, Texans 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Stroud to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
They're on 13-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle with Eckler, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got him in. It's Brown. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Extra point right down the middle. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find...
Yo, bro, tell your man he's a meat eater and stop riding so much.
And it's cost him.
You play good. That nigga suck.
They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that...
I know for sure you don't fuck with that nigga in real life.
This second half, no points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. And Stroud now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. A beautiful fake. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already already at the line. This Philly offense set to go. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll go again with Dobbins. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 148 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
5 yards on the play.
Smith catches left side. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith from 4 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle.
Nah, I'm not quiet over here. I'm chilling, bro. I lost this game. I lost this. I ain't never going to be no fronter. He came out to play. He played a basic game. And he shut my offense down.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take it to the house.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Yo, stop eating meat, you fucking weird-ass nigga. Why y'all got weird-ass niggas always talking? Nigga ain't did nothing. Nigga have not completed nothing. Go eat a meat, nigga. Stop riding your man dick, nigga. You ain't do this to me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, pussy? Stop in the chat talking, nigga. I told you, pull up on me too many times. You in New York, I'm in New York. Faggot. GG, Brown. You whoop my ass.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Stroud. And this throw incomplete.
Can't get nothing going.
And that's another play that's painted
Nothing.
This game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud out of the gun here. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught by Dowd. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Should have been there the whole game. Do 2 picks like that.
The comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
He's a weirdo, my nigga. I hate that nigga. Word to my mother, I ever seen him in real life, I really smacked the shit out of him.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
Nothing.
And they'll get him down
This
right
nigga
around the
killed my
16.
left hand.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
The fuck was that nigga just did?
But then quickly brought down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. We just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a
Should have been through
It's
it.
a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Brandon, sometimes this comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Philadelphia, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall.
That was a bad game, bro.